There are a number of shaved ice makers available on Amazon.com and a variety of reviews indicating one or another is the better product. I ended up purchasing the Hawaiian shaved ice maker and I am somewhat satisfied with it. And I thought I would show a little video of it in operation and compare it to crushing ice in a blender. The instructions say that the operation of the unit will vary depending upon the exact type of ice cubes you have. I have a sub-zero refrigerator freezer, and these are the ice cubes that I get from my freezer. It also suggests allowing the ice cubes to defrost for a couple of minutes before making shaved ice. I find this to be kind of odd, but there it is. I have also found that by and large I can defrost them in my microwave oven, which is also a strange thing to do to ice, and the results are just as good. So here it is defrosting for about 30 seconds. Okay, and that's 30 seconds and the ice cubes are slightly defrosted. And so we can start up our ice maker. Now, one of the other things that the instructions warn you about is that it should not be used for more than 2 minutes at a time. Now, I personally like a large bowl of shaved ice, and so we've got a timer here, and we'll see how long it takes to turn this bowl of slightly defrosted ice into Hawaiian shaved ice. So we'll go ahead, fill up the hopper. They are not all going to fit at once, so there's going to be a stop at some point. And if you have your volume turned up, you might want to turn it down now. We're going to hit start on the timer, and we turn the top to get it started. Sometimes the ice comes out very quickly, and other times it will then stop and be almost nothing at all as the ice cubes readjust themselves. Ice cubes spinning around. There's a spindle blade inside there that shaves the ice. So, our timer just hit 2 minutes, and most but not all of the ice that we originally loaded in there has been shaved. We still have quite a lot of ice to go, and that's the 2 minute mark. So clearly you can't make a large bowl of ice in 2 minutes. I also find that generally speaking I need to do a fair amount of fiddling around, pushing the ice down so that it packs down a little bit, rearranging the cubes inside the hopper, and then starting it up again. There's still plenty of ice in there. You just have to get it settled back in there so it will resume. Okay, so we've got 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the timer. There was about 45 seconds of pause, so the unit was running for about 3.5 minutes. You can't make a nice bowl of ice in the 2 minutes that they tell you is the maximum time you should run it for. And it takes about 4 to 5 minutes to make a bowl of ice. By comparison, I also happen to have a Cuisinart blender which has an ice crush setting. I happen to have purchased this at Costco, but very similar units are available on Amazon and elsewhere. Taking roughly the same size bowl of ice, I am not going to bother with the microwave oven. Okay, the ice is now in the Cuisinart. Put the lid on, hit start. This too requires a little bit of hand operation. Well, okay, so that was about 50 seconds, and let's look at the ice. So here we have the ice out of the blender. We have blended the entire bowl of ice where we had ice left over with the Hawaiian ice maker. There's much more variable in its consistency. Some of it is very, very fine. Others of it has large chunks. So it's sort of all over the place in its snowiness. And then here is the ice that came from the Hawaiian ice maker. Much more uniform consistency, much finer, well, parts of the blended ice are finer, parts of it are coarser. This is sort of uniformly medium, and it's actually much more pleasant to eat. However, it did take about 5 minutes to make, and it ran well over the time that the instructions said I was supposed to run the machine, and it is yet another machine on my countertop. The Hawaiian ice maker, very noisy, requires fiddling with, and does not appear to be very happy with the ice coming from a sub-zero freezer, versus the Cuisinart, which I have anyway for all manner of kitchen blending, and a much coarser, more irregular ice, but much faster.
This is the Hawaiian shaved ice maker. Fill the top with ice, put the lid on, and this is the mechanism that starts it once you click it. So this is how the ice comes out, pretty fine, really good for a snow cone. Great for a slushie as long as you use a boba straw, which are easy enough to get reusable ones. This is the main component. It's actually 3 pieces in there plus the knob. The directions will say that you can adjust the blade height at the bottom. I don't recommend doing that. I found that if you adjust the height of the blade, it does shave the plastic on the inside. But if you leave it alone, it's a really great machine, real decent price, and great for anybody with a slushy addiction like me.